Alright guys, so today we're diagnosing this 2000 Avalon, excuse me. So a customer called and he said that his ignition switch wasn't working and he needed a new switch, ignition lock cylinder with the key. But we took it off and we noticed that it actually does work. But if you look inside the housing, there's a little type of thing that goes to the back of the ignition lock cylinder, like some type of little rod that goes all the way back to the electric ignition switch. See, this thing is broken and it's just spinning everywhere in there. This goes bad, it breaks like in half, or the end breaks off of it. So when you're spinning it, it's not spinning, it's not making contact. And this will probably happen to most Corollas or Camrys if you have them as well. Okay, so a very common problem. Now in order to fix this, you must remove the housing and put a new one, or I believe they sell this little piece by itself. Let's see, you guys can see that it broke from the end, and that's what goes bad on these cars. I believe you can switch this, replace this. Okay, you don't gotta switch everything, but this is what breaks. This pops right off. 2 clips. This pops off, 2 clips, 2 screws on the bottom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 clips, 5. Okay, like 4 or 5 clips on top, and then 2 screws on the bottom. And then this panel comes off. So the IMMO antenna, there's a screw right there to remove the antenna for the IMMO. Go ahead and remove that and it should pop right off. Okay, so we do have the key. In most cases, you would have to drill out the little hole in the bottom right here. I'll show you guys right now, but since we have the key, we can put it in the accessory mode and it'll come out. It's for any Toyota, for mostly all vehicles actually. And this is the button that we're pressing. So this is what you're gonna have to drill out if it's in the, if you have no key for it. You gotta hit that button with the drill. With the drill bit, you gotta drill it out and pull it out. That's a broken barrel, like barrel lock rod. That's one that's spinning freely. So for the middle shield, there's like 4 screws on there. Remove those and it should come off. Underneath, you can unplug the ignition switch plugs. There's 2 of them. But it's gonna help you when you do remove the vent for the air conditioner or the heater. And the whole vent is that little black piece right here. So you'll be able to put in your screwdriver as soon as you remove this. And that has a little clip on it. And all you do is just push it in the middle of it, pull it out, and then the vent comes out. So it's just 1 clip holding in that vent, and it should pop right off. As you can see, we have access to our ignition switch now, to our screws, and we're able to remove those 2 screws. And we're able to remove the ignition switch and take out the little piece that's stuck in there from the barrel lock rod. And this is the piece that was stuck in there, you guys. As you guys can see, it easily came out as soon as we remove the switch from the back of the car. Now, all we're gonna do is we have our new piece, our new barrel lock rod, and we're gonna switch all the old pieces, like the spring, the wafer, and then the little tail piece. So there's a little spring inside. There's a little, in which is this little spring. If you guys lose that, and if you guys don't get that right, it's not gonna function correctly because it needs to have the little tail piece coming in and out. And it took me a while to figure that out. So if you guys don't put in that little springy, you won't have a little spring action. And this is the spring action that I'm talking about. So that spring goes in there, and then that wafer retracts up and down. That locking pin retracts up and down as soon as that spring is in there. So all I did was put it back in there and just twisted it correctly, and I just felt the back of it where it comes out with my hand and just make sure that it went in there correctly. I kind of had to force it in just a little, not too much. You don't want to break it, okay? But I was able to put in the barrel lock rod without removing the housing. And if not, you're gonna have to remove the housing if you're not able to do it. Okay, you guys, well, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like my video, make sure you guys hit like. Join our members only if you guys are interested, if you guys want priority commenting. This is Mikey's Automotive. Thank you guys. Till next time, take care.